Go for it. Give me a recap.
All right. We did our coming-of-age ceremony. We were each given a magic weapon. We were sent to the, was it the Forsaken Dungeon?
I can't even remember.
The Forgotten Dungeon?
Forgotten, yes.
No, it's the Forsaken.
Ah, fuck it.
All right, we were sent to the Forsaken Dungeon, where we encountered the dungeon itself was a trial, was interacting with us a little bit. We met some of the unfortunate and woeful souls of our predecessors who had been less successful. We got sweet-ass Cloaks of the Manta Ray, which I'm still rocking and loving. And we had an interesting philosophical debate over the value of courage versus impetuousness. And now we're on a magic speedboat heading out into sea.
Not a speedboat, however. It was a mechanism that shot the boat out. This actually...
Oh, it's going fast.
Not anymore.
Oh, okay.
The boat is now kind of settled into the water. And it's actually nighttime.
We're on a not-so-magical, not-so-speedboat.
Yes. The causes... You're in this boat. I guess you could call it a kill boat of some type. The cosmos seems to open up above you. The seas are calm for now. The rocking of the boat and the occasional spray of water bewilder your senses, for you are truly on your own. So yeah.
Awesome.
You guys are, it's the middle of the night, you don't know what time it is, you don't know where you are, technically, because, yeah, it just shot you out of a random area.
Are we? So we're not moving at that speed, but we're just in the middle of a lake, basically, or
The middle of an ocean, yes.
Middle of an ocean. Nice. Like, what kind of a boat is this? Do we have
kill boat.
oars and stuff?
A kill boat has a sail and a rudder, and it also has oars for when the wind is not there. A small boat.
Is there
It
wind?
has a capacity of 6 people. It only needs one person to pilot it, but help is probably appreciated to tie up the sails if that are not out right now because they are laid back because it had to go through a narrow tunnel. So you're just there. The mast is kind of laying down in the center of the boat. You guys will have to set it up and get on your way.
I assume we don't see land at this point?
No, just the water around you.
All right. Well,
All right. Case is going to try and use her sailing skills
All right.
and try and get this bad boy rigged and maybe.
Yeah, no problem. You can set up the mast. You set up the sails. Unfortunately, there's no wind at the moment. It's just kind of still water. Gentle
Okay,
waves lap at the boat.
We'll get it rigged. Get it ready.
All right.
Wouldn't want another sailor to come by and not like the cut of my jib.
Very good. Your jib is very nicely cut.
Thank you. I made it myself.
All right. So it is nighttime, guys. What do you wish to do?
Look at the stars. Do we have? I'm assuming like when. Was that just a sailing check, or do we need a navigation check so we can actually head to the mainland? Or
I mean, yeah, you can use a wisdom check.
All right.
Whoever's
Let's see.
steering the boat. One person only. All right.
Oh, damn.
Kesa, you have no idea where you're going, but you don't. But you sail in a general direction. You think that this way.
Am I on the bright side?
You look like this way is the westward way, so you steer the opposite way, and you head that way.
Yeah, that's fair. Because we know where we came from, at least.
All right.
Kind of.
Kind of. Have you ever been in the open ocean?
Nope.
yeah, you have no idea where the fuck to go.
Nope.
Been on a cruise ship.
You're just like, oh, water. Fantastic.
Is it clear skies?
Yes, you can see the stars above very clearly.
Same stars as we saw back on our home island.
Little different orientation, but yeah.
Okay, same. I mean, we're able to kind of pick out the same constellations.
Yes, same
and things like that.
constellations.
All right. Well, I mean, at that, I would say, do we know where on this map we came out of?
Yes, you came out
Is
of
it there?
that island.
Yeah, I mean, I would say our very best guess. I don't assume we know which way we were shot out of, do we?
Not really. As there's
All right.
many Poseidon statues lining the edges of the island, and you were shot out of basically one of those.
I would say our best bet. If we can at least see the stars and things like that, our best bet is to keep heading east, and hopefully we'll see.
Yeah. However, you guys are quite tired, so figure out how you wish to sleep.
All right.
It's all
Wait,
an
what are you again?
exposed boat.
Do you
Yeah.
have a human and a half elf, or are you a full elf?
I'm
I'm a
full
half
elf.
elf.
All right. Okay, we have a half elf, a full elf, and a dwarf.
Yep.
All right. Well, if
I'm
there's
pretty
one
sure
thing
you're
I-
not
if, if there's one thing I know about being on a boat, it's that the elves are good luck because they don't have to sleep and they can have the force watch.
All right.
Lovely.
And the boat is not completely open. There's a very small cabin in the back area that just kind of rises above the rest of the boat. And it can sleep 6, but by sleeping 6, there's just 3 hammocks on each wall kind of deal. So, yeah, that's how you guys sleep.
All right, give it into ratio stereotypes. I will take the lowest hammock on the right side.
All right.
Andres likes the heights, so she'll go high up if she can.
All right, and then I guess Leth, you have the Lethalin, you have the first watch.
Yep.
All right, so you kind of start steering the boat around because you recognize the stars a little bit. On a clear night, it takes pretty much no check whatsoever to determine the stars. However, if you're navigating a certain way, it does take a check. So go ahead, roll me just a
Wisdom.
wisdom check to kind of steer the boat in that general direction. Remember your boating skills. None of you have ever piloted a open sea vessel.
Wow. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I saw that as a 1 originally. Okay. Never mind.
All right, yeah, you start correcting the course a little bit. What you think is kind of eastward. However, a storm seems to appear on the horizon. You're not quite sure what to do. So what do you do?
I'm gonna head back in and kind of just shake the shoulder of our dwarven friend.
But
Looks like there may be a storm on the horizon, to be honest with you. I've really never even been out on a boat very far. If you want to bring us past this thing, bring it around it, or whatever prayers you have to offer, I figured you'd do much better at it than I would.
all right, well, the prayers I already took care of, so let's take a look at this storm.
Would you wake up Andres, or would she hear you?
Probably not yet. I don't know how light of a sleeper you are. Onerous is onerous, and I'd probably let her sleep unless
Yeah. That's fair. Okay.
Yeah, it's a distant storm, at least for now, so. Alright, you go and look at this there, Kesa.
Yeah, do you want a perception or anything to see what I can make of it?
Absolutely. Good old wisdom check. With proficiency, I suppose. And 14. Alright. The storm seems unnatural. If you were to give this storm a term, it would be unnatural. But then again, everything outside of the island is sort of unnatural for you anyways.
Mm-hmm. Which is the storm coming from the east?
No, it's coming from the north.
Is it pushing any? Can I see any like wind shear on the waves? Is it pushing any wind?
No,
towards
you
us?
can't see any wind shear on the waves. It seems to be just moving independently.
Interesting. Do we have wind of our own now?
Very light wind. Seems like a trade wind that curves to the northeast from the southwest. So,
All right, it's coming from the
Yeah.
southwest. That's actually perfect. So I'm going to have us head southeast, which in a keelboat should give us our fastest speed if we're going directly perpendicular to the wind.
yep. All right. So, go ahead and make me a check.
Okay.
Just-
Intelligence, wisdom.
Let's do wisdom just to steer it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, very nice. You're able to do that just fine. You start steering, and you think you're going to avoid the storm, but the storm seems to follow you wherever you go, and it starts to get closer and closer. Now the
At
wind
this point-
starts howling at you, and there's
At this point, I would
conflicting
wait.
winds. Sorry, what was that? Left?
Sorry, at this point I would wake up Onerous.
All right.
If it looks like we're getting away from the thing and there's some
Yeah, yeah.
intelligent aspect to the storm.
Yeah, as the storm gets closer, the natural winds hit this unnatural, what seems to be unnatural at least, force of wind as well.
Yeah, I'm going to put my cloak on too.
Um,
It's not that she doesn't have faith in you. Okay, so don't be offended by this action.
Oh,
but-
no. Like I said, I never took my cloak off.
Okay, she's very into self-preservation. So
all right.
All right, I'm going to try and judge it, and when I think the storm's right upon us, I'm going to try and take in the mainsail.
All right. The storm is just right upon you, as you just see a huge spindle of water shoot up to the right of you. Everyone make a dexterity check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
oh yeah, favorite save. Nice, crushing it, Leth.
Everyone passes. More spindles start to shoot up, just in a violent torrent of wind that wants to blow your boat over. Make a strength check, whoever's manning the boat.
All right. Come on, dwarf strength.
Very nice. You're able
Dwarf
to.
strength's doing all right.
Someone else make a perception check real quick.
You should do it, Leth, because
Honors just woke up.
yeah.
All right.
Apparently water's in the
The
eyes.
water just looks very turbid at the moment. Heck of a storm. One heck of a storm. You see even like 40-foot swells in the distance coming towards your way. You're riding about 20-foot swells right now. Your boat's just barely keeping afloat. What do you guys want to do?
Well, I've got a rope. I'd actually like to. I'd like to just kind of draw kind of make up a little slip knot or something like that, just so that I don't get thrown off the boat. But slip knot so that it wouldn't be too tough to get it off if I need to. I don't want to go down with the boat, so to speak. Actually, no. Why am I even thinking that? We've got manta ray cloaks.
There
Screw
you
that.
go.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right, I'm going to fight against the tiller as much as I can, try and heave to and sort of point us 45 degrees to the waves, so hopefully we won't capsize, but...
All right.
Just wrapped around it like a cat, like don't want to go in the water.
That will be just a strength check there. Sorry, Kesa. Oh.
Sure thing.
Very nice. A huge swell's coming at you, the biggest swell you've ever seen. And somehow you manage to take this keelboat and not have it capsize. However, everyone make perception check as you're on the way down on the opposite side of the swell.
Oh my.
Kesa, you see it instantly.
Hell yeah, I do. Look at that. Look at that.
Case is just like owning this right now. I am a
Yeah.
woman of the seas here.
This is awesome.
Yeah. The dwarf sailor cleric of Poseidon at the helm of the ship.
There
well,
you
better
go.
be doing good at this.
It's working out well.
You see some strange creatures in the water. Huge dorsal-like fins. And your
All
boat's headed directly for them.
I try and call out to the others, draw their attention as I'm still trying to fight against the tiller.
Alright, one of these creatures bashes up against the kill boat. Everyone makes dexterity check.
Did I go?
Oh, what can I
Kesa.
eventually?
Kesa and Leth. Something hits the bottom of the boat and sends you flying out. Honorus, you're keeping your feet beneath you as you have always taught. And you see your two friends just fly out of the boat as the boat just continues at a very fast speed away from them.
So, would Leth have ever told me that he didn't feel comfortable on the water or anything like that?
I don't know, you guys have grown up together.
Okay. Well, if she had any reason to think that like Leth was worried, or because Kesa's just fine, you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
I think that she's not staying on the boat without them. She would dive and she'd go over the side that Leth went over.
Alright, fair enough. Anything you guys would have left behind is now lost to you. So if you had a backpack or something like that that is kind of too cumbersome to always carry on you, it is now gone.
Yeah, I
I'd
think I
imagine
probably just lost the majority of my stuff.
Yeah,
Okay.
I imagine I wouldn't leave my staff pretty much.
No, no,
ever,
no. You guys
but,
have your weapons.
Yeah, the whatchamacallit, actually the vestments that we got from the people.
Yeah, I definitely just lost my dress, that's for sure.
What was I wearing?
Yeah, those bundles that your parents gave you.
The prayer book, the holy symbols.
That's fair.
The,
Yes.
Yeah.
Spell
We
scroll
could-
of healing word, that's probably gone.
Well,
we could search for that on the shoreline or something like that. Maybe. Who knows?
what shoreline?
Nope, the dress is gone. Poseidon took it.
Um,
We'll do that.
well, let's see.
Poseidon's like, I
Any
hate that color.
potions you guys have on a... Let's see. This is for you, Leth. On a 50 or above, you have the potions given to you.
I don't have any anyway.
All right.
I drank them all.
Oh, does anyone have any
Yeah.
potions or anything special?
Yeah, I have 2 potions
Okay, this is for you.
and like thieves' tools and burglar's pack.
All right, they are gone. All of them. Everything's gone. You didn't think to grab it. Actually, you were on the boat. You still have it. You weren't thrown off. You grabbed your pack.
Okay. All right. Cool.
And James, what about you? Did Kesa have anything on the boat that she left behind?
Only,
Maybe.
I think, like I said, probably her clothing, her spell scroll, her backpack, her bedroll, that sort of stuff, rations. The only thing of value I think she would have had would have been her navigator's tools, but I think she would have had those with her since she was navigating.
Yeah, she had those with her. And you have your healing word spell scroll with you as
nice.
well. You've had it tucked in there. You forgot to put it in your backpack. All right. Very well. We'll move this onward. Since you all have dark vision, you all can see clearly.
Is the rain gone?
The rain, you are underwater. You are kind of in the swells themselves. You're kind of raising and lowering as the swells go over you.
Coughing and sputtering as I sink under the weight of my chainmail. I'm gonna get my manta ray hood up.
Yes. Very good. You have to activate your hood before you can actually use it.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
would have hooded up as I jumped into the water.
Very good. And you see 2 familiar creatures and 1 odd creature that looks like almost like just a wet blanket that's floating. Everyone roll initiatives. So I'll say you guys could have a full rest, absolutely. Except for the elf or the person steering the Actually, Honorus is probably the only one because you let that person sleep while the other 2 kind of stayed up and did stuff. So Honorus, you had a full rest. You regain everything. I can just find a blanket here, that'd be great. Guess we don't need the sound of the water anymore, do we?
I think we can.
Oh, that's perfect. I like that.
Oh yeah, do the manta ray cloaks allow us to communicate underwater?
No, they don't.
Alright.
Alright. So I guess they should roll initiative now, huh? Sorry, guys. Stat-wise, what's this thing look like? Ooh. Ooh, not very good. Ooh, even worse. Alright, Honors. Go for it. This is what you see. And I will actually get those little die thingies. Where's that D6?
So, what's the blanket?
Just something.
We don't know yet.
Oh, okay. So it's like a thing, though. Okay.
Alright, let me, Also, you cannot see the bottom of where you are at the moment.
Okay.
And...
AK, it's further than 60 feet, or it's magical?
it's further than 60 feet.
Well, never mind. We're in the ocean. Okay. That's
Yeah.
fair. Can I see this?
Yeah, you can... Anything that's 60 feet.
I just mean, like, is this 60 feet below me beyond my vision is what I'm getting.
No, I'm setting up those right now. I just remember that this was a 3D fight, not a simple 2D fight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to take a bonus action to dash, and then also my move. Come up there, and then attack. Hello, Mavis.
Alright, let me
Hi.
get there. See, the bad guys... dice are up at the top in order of their initiative, basically from left to right, and your guys's in order of initiative are to the right, top down in order of initiative. So
Okay.
I'll just have everyone kind of in that 10-foot square right now for now.
Okay.
Okay, Honors, go
Um,
for it.
So I dashed and then moved, and then now I'm attacking.
Okay.
Just a second. I'm gonna go ahead and enter the stance, which I have to remember the name of. It is Wall of Swords stance.
Okay.
And then weapons.
I might make that only available on land, since you are the way of the land.
Okay, that's
But,
fine. That makes sense, honestly.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fine.
At least you have to have some type of solid surface beneath you. But I'll
It cut out. What was that?
I'll look over that after this session. For now, you're good.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So 16 does hit.
Yep.
Roll that
All
damage.
right, 11 piercing damage. Pierces, and then well, I already did. It's 11 damage.
right.
So she pierces and pulls out, and then blood just enters the water
Indeed, it
right out the
does.
puncture hole.
All right. This thing goes. It floats to the top. It actually was. It moves to right there, actually, on the same level as you left.
Okay.
And this thing just really does look like a blanket, but it just moves on its own, sort of. Very fluidly through the water. It spreads out all of a sudden. And it's going to try and grapple you. So go ahead and make a opposing strength check. for that. I do believe.
Do I use Dex?
Yeah, I think it's athletics or acrobatics.
Good old grapples.
Good old grappling. Yeah. So I make strength check versus your dex, your acrobatics, or your athletics. Strength or dex. So you choose whichever one you want. I'll roll first so you know what you have to hit. It is trying to just envelop itself around you. And because of the nature of this creature, it gets advantage on all grappling checks underwater. Strength check. Not a save, a strength check. So, or dex check. Don't
That's
use your
the same
saves.
thing, isn't it? Checks are the same as saves, I thought, in this.
No, like it's not a. It's a contested check, not a save like a spell.
So I mean, the only difference then is I don't add my proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
Is that the... Okay. All right.
It spreads out and tries to wrap around you.
Probably.
Oh, it was on the 17. It was on the 17. All right. It successfully wraps around you. And because of that, you've all of a sudden, whatever you're wearing, something gets beneath your clothing or your armor and your cloak. And you feel some type of pulling, clinging sensation, and it becomes very painful.
Tickly.
And 25 versus your AC.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, 9 points of damage. Kesa, you see this blanket thing just slowly approach your friend and just wrap around him.
Well, that's an issue.
Yes.
Alright. I want to swim so I'm adjacent to it.
Okay.
And on the way there,
No, you can either attack it or you can try to pull your friend from it if you want.
I'm going to try and attack it.
Okay.
I'm going to sort of hook from where I had it over my shoulder the big ass harpoon I got from those other things we're fighting now, actually.
All right.
I want to see if I can. Like, is there any bit of it that's not like wrapped around left that I could maybe try and spear through?
It's pretty much completely enveloped him.
Oh, that's.
But it looks
exactly what I
rather
did.
resilient too, though. Like kind of like a shark skin almost look to it.
Okay.